I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I did manage to fall down and screw up my left knee the other day, so my time here in the shop is limited. I can only stand for just so long. But I wanted to show you something more about the drill bits. This is a wood drilling bit. It's called a twist drill. It has a tapered square shank on the end of it. And this one has been sharpened, but this is the way I got it. It's been sharpened a little oddly. Whoever did the work on it sharpened one side with the leading edge is actually lower than the back. And that made it so that only one side was able to cut. Now that one side is pretty dull, but this is an old drill bit and not everybody had good tools at the time. Could have been sharpened with an old hand crank grinder, which made it hard to hold your hand steady. So I'm going to go through and show you exactly how this thing drills now, and then we're going to give it a sharpen job and see what the improvement is, if any. Mounts the same way you would any other square shank drill, whether it's a auger bit, a Forstner bit, or anything else. As long as it's got a square shank, it goes into the jaws of the chuck with the 2 points going into the jaws itself. This brace was made by the Vaughn and Bushnell Company out of Chicago, Illinois. It's a nice little piece of equipment. It's had some hard life, but I like it because it's got such a short throw. On a small diameter drill bit like this, it works really well. It only has a 3-inch throw. That means it goes around fairly quickly because I don't have to move my hand very far. The drill bit cuts up to the point where the cutting edge has buried themselves. Then it just stops and starts rubbing around. I'm slowly wearing away some material, but I'm not doing a whole lot of work. I can see that the back edge of the drill bit, that trailing edge, is polishing up. That means that's acting like a bearing and the drill bit's just riding around on it. I'm going to stop that problem of having the back edge rubbing. I'm going to put the leading edge against the wheel, and then as I bring it up, I'm going to push the back edge up against the stone, and it's going to wear that away further. You can see that the back edge of the drill is being ground away. I'm keeping the drill bit cool. By using my bare hand, I can feel when the bit starts to warm up, and before it warms up at all, I'm going to dip it in the water and keep it cool. Now it's got a nice sharp, shiny edge on there. The back is lower than the front. You can tell that by looking at that angle. This back edge back here should be lower than the point. I will do the other side. That's a pretty acute angle. Yeah, I know, it's a nice angle. But acute means sharp. We'll let the wheel slow down and then we'll talk about it. The point of the drill bit is centered. And the trailing edge is lower than the leading edge on both sides. We'll mount the bit into the brace and we'll see how it drills. Drills right on through. But I'm noticing something. Whoever had this drill bit before me decided that they didn't like the way that the edges cut here. So they did this same kind of silly stuff here that they did on this. Now, I don't know if this drill bit is worth the trouble, but somebody has ground the crap out of it. It still drills, but as I get down into here, that drill bit should come right out. It's wedging itself into the hole. And let's get back into the back where the drill bit is the right size. The drill bit is the right size because they haven't ground down these leading edges. Then it goes through and shaves the hole and makes the hole the correct size. The only way to fix this would be to go through and grind this whole drill bit smaller. I don't see it being worth the trouble. I think this drill bit will put a hole through a piece of wood just fine, but it's never going to be a good one. You never want to grind down these leading edges on the flutes, because all you're doing is making the drill a smaller hole. Just for the hell of it, we'll give it a shot, see if we can actually make this thing work. The only way I'm going to be able to do this is to run this bit along the wheel and try and keep that leading edge higher than the back. It's going to be quite a trick. I managed to take down the edges. We'll see what it does. Well, it's an improvement. I don't recommend doing that. I only did it because the drill bit's basically toast without it. I was able to reduce the drag on the bit by bringing that trailing edge down below the leading edge on the flute. But you find a drill bit like this one at the flea market, leave it sit on the bench. Let somebody else fiddle with it. That's how I go about sharpening a wood cutting twist drill, with the additional changes that I made to bring this old piece of crap back into useful condition.
In the Machinist Ready reference, compiled by C. Weingartner, for machinists, toolmakers, apprentices, and designers.
Page 88 and 89, figure number 6 shows the 60-degree included angle on a wood drilling bit. On the leading edge, the minimum angle you're going to go is 60 degrees. I don't think you need to go that far. This one weakens that point a whole lot. It does make it push in a little easier, but it makes it awfully unsupported, so that you're going to lose that tip quicker than what you would normally. I would say maybe 70, 80 degrees. Steel cutting drill bits usually come with a 118 degree angle on them. Sometimes they get down as far as 89. 118 degree drill bit is going to drill wood just fine. It's also going to drill steel. You'll be able to drill pretty much anything you want to drill with it. The edges might not be quite as easy to get into the wood. It might have a little more tear out, but on the average, it's going to drill everything. This 60 degrees is only going to drill wood. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments below. You know I read them all.